Hello and welcome to the first lecture in the first section on overview on how to use AI for leadership and leadership development excellence. So in this section on overview, we will help you learn how can you use AI for excellence in leadership and leadership development as a snapshot. And in this particular lecture, we are going to talk about that. In subsequent lectures, we will give you some case studies. So, how do you think you can use AI for excellence in leadership and leadership development? Any thoughts? You know, using AI for leadership and leadership development is one of the most promising applications of one workplace AI. Let's take a look at how can you do that. There are basically two areas we will talk about. We will try and understand how AI can enhance leadership skills in the aspiring or current leaders, as well as how you can use AI for developing the leadership skills itself. For the development professionals, how can they use AI? So we'll take a look at these two things. So first thing is to understand the role of AI in leadership. I was quite skeptical. You know, when I started learning about AI in leadership many years back. But what I've seen is that AI can support leaders in three main ways, right? They can give data-driven visibility, insights into people, performance, and progresses of their team. Also, it can do coaching. It can provide real-time feedback and personalized guidance to them. And it can automate admin tasks so that leaders can focus on strategy, vision, and people. It can provide the enablement. So that's the role of AI in leadership, right? So let's take a look at how to use AI for personal leadership skill building. If you want to build your personal leadership skills, what are the ways? There are four core ways that we will talk about in, as we go forward in this lecture. And here, that's how the individual leaders like you can use AI to develop yourself. First is to develop your self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Second is improve your decision making and strategic thinking. Third is to improve communication and influence, and then for coaching and feedback. These are the four ways. Let's take a look at each one of them, starting with self-awareness and emotional intelligence. So, to develop self-awareness and emotional intelligence in you as a potential or existing leader, you can use AI journaling tools like Replica, Mindsetter, or Reflectly to help you reflect on emotions, decisions, and interpersonal movements. You can use AI sentiment analysis to analyze your emails, chats, or meeting transcript to see your tone, empathy, and communication balance. And you can also use voice and tone analysis tools like Udry and Ori to give feedback on how you sound in speeches or meetings. Now, how can you use these things for self-awareness? Let's take a look at use case. Now, if you're having a team meeting, you could upload the transcript to an AI tone analyzer to assess emotional warmth and clarity, and thus understand how can you build awareness and emotional intelligence. Second area you can use to build your own leadership skills is in the area of decision making and strategic thinking. And there you can use AI decision support systems to simulate outcomes, compare scenarios, or analyze risks. In example of those would be ChatGPT, Notion AI, and Excel Copilot. Second thing you can do in decision making is to use data to forecast results by using predictive analytics tools, results of strategic moves and team performance. And third area that you can do is AI-driven dashboards to summarize key performance data for quick, informed choices. And an example of a use case here would be to use ChatGPT or Excel Copilot to model three possible outcomes of a new pricing study. So that's how you can use AI for decision making and strategic thinking, your leadership skill building. The third area is communication influence, in which you can use AI writing assistants to draft persuasive emails, speeches, or presentations. Say, example tools like ChatGPT, Grammarly Go, Jasper. You can also use AI meeting assistants like Firefly's Otter AI to transcribe and summarize meeting to focus on leadership moment. And also you can do storytelling using AI, where you can turn data into inspiring narratives for motivating teams as a leader. And a use case of such a communication and influence using AI would be to ask a AI to transform a dry performance report into a motivational narrative for your next day meeting. So that's how the communication and influence can be used by you uh, using AI as a leader. The fourth thing you can do as a leader is coaching and feedback. You can use AI-based 360-degree feedback platforms like BetterUp, CoachHub, Hubu to deliver leadership insights, personality profiling, and progress tracking. And you can also use AI personal coaching bots like Lattice AI Coach, Reclaim, Character.ai to give reminders, micro challenges, and reflection prompts for you to build your coaching and feedback. And a use case of such using coaching and feedback using AI would be to set an AI coach to send daily leadership prompts like, how did you show empathy today? So that's how you can build your leadership skills using AI. The second area is to use AI for leadership development programs. So if you are in HR or you are a development professional in an organization or an L&D, you can design leadership programs. And there are four core areas we will talk about here. You can devise personalized learning path for the leaders, aspiring leaders. You can do simulations and role plays for leaders. You can do predictive leadership analytics. What each of these are, we will talk about as we go forward. And you can do continuous feedback and growth tracking. So let's take a look at each of these and how can you use AI for such leadership development, right? So, using personalized learning paths, you can use AI-driven LMS platforms like Cornerstone, Docebo, LinkedIn Learning AI, and then you can tailor learning modules for each leader's strength and goals and pace. And there AI will identify skill gaps and suggest micro-learning modules or mentoring sessions. And hence, this way you can develop personalized learning path for the leaders that you want to develop. Second thing you can do in leadership development is the simulation and role plays on leadership. You can use AI-powered scenarios using ChatGPT, Tailspin, Synthesia to create virtual reality or chat-based leadership challenges on topics like conflict resolution, coaching conversations, etc. And then leaders can practice empathy, negotiation, or crisis management in safe, simulated environment. And you can develop the leadership capabilities of people like this. The third area is to use predictive leadership analytics. You can use AI analytic tools like Workday AI, Vizier, Eightfold to analyze traits of high-performing leaders and predict future leadership potential. And then you can use AI to identify employees ready for leadership development program. So you can use such AI analytics tool in the area of talent to do predictive leadership analytics. The fourth thing you can do to develop leadership is to use continuous feedback and growth tackling tools. AI dashboards can monitor leadership KPIs like engagement, retention, innovation, and collaboration. And you can use AI nudges like Hubu and Coach Hub that can give you just-in-time feedback or prompts for behavior change. So those are the four ways for you to develop leadership capabilities and run programs. Let's take a look at practical steps to start using AI for leadership development. You need to begin by choosing your own focus, whether it is self-awareness, communication, or decision making. Pick 2 to 3 AI tools that fit your leadership stage. Say, for example, Udemy for speaking, Notion AI for reflection. And then third step would be to use AI journaling or coaching daily to build insight and consistency. Fourth step would be to integrate data tools for better team and performance visibility. Fifth would be to reflect weekly, ask by asking AI to summarize patterns in your behaviors and communication tone. And finally, scale with your team by introducing AI-powered group reflections and insights. Let's take a look at an example workflow for an emerging leader. You know, if your goal is to improve meeting communication, you can use Udemy and use it for recording and analyzing delivery and tones. If you want to build self-awareness, you can use Mindsera for AI-guided journaling and reflection. If you want to make strategic decisions, ChatGPT is your best bet for scenario comparisons and insights. For developing coaching skills, you can use Character.ai for role playing, difficult team conversations. And for tracking growth, you can use Notion AI, in which you can do weekly leadership reflection summaries. So, what do we do next now? So, having looked at how broadly, what are the ways you can develop leadership capabilities in yourself as well as other people? We will look at few case studies, three to be precise, of AI helping build excellence in leadership and leadership development. So thank you so much for watching this first overview lecture on this in this course, AI for Leadership and Leadership Development Excellence. I hope you're continuing to learn new things, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer your questions, and do download the PDF file to take a look at anything that you need.